Hello and welcome to the Vasilia Romaean channel. My name is Michael and today we continue our Frankish campaign in Europa Universalis 4. This is the Ante Bellum modification, and in the previous episode, as you might remember, we had a pretty chill war against the Croatians. We returned provinces that belong to our vassal of Carniola, and now our vassal of Carniola is a lot stronger than it was before, which is great. We also had certain plans at attacking Andalusians at some point, but it's not going to happen pretty soon because, or rather anytime soon, because for the 4 next years we won't be able to do anything due to the peace treaty. Also, we are currently annexing the Duchy of Gascony because it is one of the requirements for, or rather the only requirement that left. Oh well, actually not the only one, the other one is nobility having influence lower than 60%. But anyway, one of the other requirements is to have the whole region of France, the whole region of France. I just wanted to say Francia all the time, but it's still called France in here. Yeah, it's still called France anyway, but the whole region of France being a part of your country, or rather how it's actually put in here. No subject country has its capital in the France region, so it's not about you having all the provinces, but rather none of your vassals having provinces in this region. Since we are unable to attack the Andalusians right away, I think what we can do instead, we can instead attack the Venetians. That's something I wanted to do, since our vassal of Carniola has a claim on Istria. And that's a pretty good claim. I don't want to take Friuli from them. I would rather instead release the Duchy of Aquileia and also the city of Padua from them. Treviso, interestingly, has no other cause but theirs. So we might probably release Friuli, take Treviso for ourselves and just sell it to Aquileia and hope that they will join the empire. Anyway, our forces are currently in the territories of our vassal. That's why I split them, because they cannot be sustained in a single province apparently. Anyway, who are the Venetians allied? They are allied to Siena and Trent. Now that's cool. I can give Trent to Tyrol. I mean, it's still part of the same state, so. But then again, Trent might be a... No, it's not an independent city, actually. Or we should leave it alone, I don't know. Let's also take a look at the imperial authority and how it's going. It's not going well. 20 heretic princes in the empire. Our authority minus 20. This is ridiculously big amount of authority that we're losing due to the whole heresy in the empire. But as I said, we probably will be going to tolerate until our current emperor dies. Hopefully his son will be zealot or something, that way we can wage wars. Anyway, I think what we're going to do, we're going to attack Venice. They are not a part of the empire, and that's something that I don't like. We also can declare war for the imperial bond, which is pretty good. Apparently they have a lot more vassals, or a lot more allies than I expected initially. So it's Siena, Trent, Parma, Mantua and Bologna. All of them probably the members of the trade league. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, God damn it. Yeah, they are. whatever. What we should do, we should attack them. We shall take Ferrara for ourselves. That will be under the direct control of the Emperor, and that would give us hopefully some sort of a reason to attack the Sicilians. What ideas do we have currently? Yeah, we are going for religious right now, and that's exactly what we need. That way we'll get the Holy War casus belli on the Sicilians once we finish this idea group. Anyway, we don't have any issues with the administrative staff, nothing to core, no war exhaustion, so I guess we are in a good position to attack the Venetians right now. Let's do that, just that. Imperial Band take Ferrara. Shall we call our... well, yeah, we shall call them. All of them, as a matter of fact. Now, let's take Istria first and foremost. And also, if Mantua is not an imperial city, and they are not an imperial city, we can give it to... oh wait, Lombardy is already big enough, so maybe next time. I mean, I like Lombardy, I want to make them my junior partner, but that will have to wait until their ruler or their heir dies. There's religious civil disorder everywhere, well, except for our country, of course. So let's get about 8 units of infantry and 6 units of... wait, the other way around, yes. That way the general will be with them. And this army we shall have the way it is. Also, let's make our ruler a general. I want him to die anyway. He's not a coward, so he can be a general. At this point also his heir is now almost ready, and so not much in terms of fear for his life anymore. Now let's send this army to Zara and to Spalato as well. It's interesting they actually managed to get a pretty big army to send it to Pavia, but we're going to send our own to stop them. So Zara is taken, and this army will send here. Knowledge sharing ends, that's great. One of our generals died, apparently this one, so let's hire another one. Ooh, this guy's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's send him to siege Parma right away. Oh, there's some... okay, we are winning, it seems. They had a fleet in here, apparently. Weird. Our finances are growing, which is always a good thing. So Parma is done. What can we do with you? We can ask you to say, no, I don't want you to make my vassal. At least not yet, man. Well, let's go for these two, and do we do crabs already? Yes, we did. Let's take some money from them, as much as they're willing to give. And that is... okay. So 40 is too much. How about 30? Too much as well. How about 25? How about 20? Oh, okay, exactly 20 gold PCs. Not much that I'll be okay with that for now. So Parma's dealt with. Who else? Siena and Bologna. Wait, Bologna? No, not Bologna. Who else? Mantua. Mantua it is, and Trient. But let's actually send this army to Ferrara instead. And we also should be vigilant for the Lombardians and their situation. Also, Styria is being completely wrecked by the combined forces of Salzburg and Bohemia. Probably that means that we are going to fight Bohemia pretty soon, and that's something I wanted to do anyway, since we gotta convert them to a proper religion. Such a scum, such a Protestant scum they are. I mean, not under this ruler anyway, but I hope his heir will be more into attacking people. Based on their religion, that is. Also, why are we having only 9% war score despite occupying so much? Anyway, also this one I am willing to give to Carniola. Mantua is finished. Also talking about Mantua. 99% war reps, this stuff, yeah, all your claims in Ferrara, and give me all your money. Oh, even this is not enough. Can we ask for anything else, like for a treaty with Trent? Okay, I'm willing to take fewer gold pieces, but okay, that'll do. So who else? Siena. So it's just Siena and Trent, and they both are being besieged. Let's take a look at our technologies. Well, let's go for it. Missionaries. More missionaries. They will be useful in the years, in the coming years, when we'll be converting our enemies to the true religion of Catholicism. Give up all your claims in here and give me all your money, and that's will be enough. So now it's 36, and now it's just them and Trent. Trent is dealt with. Let us piece them out. So should we actually annex them? I don't know. I mean, it's tempting, it's very tempting as a matter of fact, to make them a part of Tyrol. Shall we? What do you think? I think we... I mean, is it historically even German? It's not German in this game. Friedrich Gabelkofen is actually Austrian himself, but the population is not. I don't know. Let's leave them as they are. The small bishopric, I'm okay with that. This, that, and the other. Why won't you give me that? Okay, let's do it the other way, and then we ask them for money. Now it's 52. They have no allies. What can we do? Oh, we can't demand this province. Damn, that's not cool. I thought we can do that. Well, at least we can release Padua, Dalmatia. Okay, instead of demanding that province, we will release this one. We will release Dalmatia, we will release Padua, and we will release Aquileia, but they won't accept this piece, apparently. I'm not okay with that, I have to tell you. Is there any way I can make them more cooperative? They don't have any other provinces anywhere. Well, we are going to have the ticking war score, 24% more as a matter of fact. So yeah, I think we can wait. We can afford waiting. So Hanses keep adding provinces to the empire, interesting. Will they be okay here? Yeah, they will be okay in this province, which is good. The issue is our fleet is very small, so we can't really do anything about it. Right now, that is. So, okay, what is the Institute Colonialism? We have it in our capital state. How much money we need for it? 958. So let's get indebted to the burghers and let's take the institution. Embrace. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. So Venetians are at low enthusiasm. How about releasing Aquileia now? Still no from them. Well, we shall wait then. There's a revolt in Bern, which is one province that belongs to Gascony. We can send our army there to deal with this. Our army has seen better days. I would rather lose some prestige since we got almost 100% of it. Okay, so what's this? Growth of administration, diplomatic relationships. Yeah, that will do. Exactly what we need. Now, is it growing? Yeah, it's growing, but pretty slowly. These guys are wrecked. And it's supposed to, yeah, it will return by itself. Simply due to the fort. So something happened. Someone took something that he wasn't supposed to. This guy. Demand a lawful territory, limbo. Thank you. Don't do that again, son. No and no. So how about now? Well, they're getting closer, but still not quite there yet. Let's repay a couple of these loans. 4 and 3 of them. We can afford that. Well, we can afford to repay almost all of them. And I will wait for those two. How about now? Almost there. We can even go for speed 5. No, Salzburg. How about now? Okay, now they're willing to do that. But I also want to get some money from them. Which means that we'll have to wait some more. Okay. Well, we can get actually quite a lot of money from them, as a matter of fact. So, the peace happened. Look at this. This is ridiculous, it's terrible. Salzburg, my friend. Return Steiermark, at the very least. I hope then there will be just some rebels or something. Or alternatively, we can take Graz for these guys. And the Bohemians. Oh, even Bohemians are willing to return some of those territories anyway. Okay, let's return a couple, but for all the others we'll have to go to war with them, apparently. I mean, I have nothing against him. Saxony, I'm okay. We need money. And if they are willing to give me some money, that would be glorious. Broken promises. Oh yes, of course. Adelaide, you're already 57 years old. You should be dead by now. Okay, maybe not until next 10 or something years. So how's it going? 16 and 20, 15 and 80. So how much money are you willing to give me? That's just not enough. We need a lot more than that. Now, as a matter of fact, we need the reason to attack them. These guys and also these guys. Yeah, that was expected and that was exactly what I wanted. I wanted to attack them. So, next month we're going to get Gascony annexed. Okay with that. integration is slow process. I am completely okay with that. Gascony, what kind of fleet did you have? 7. So these are, I guess, are yours. Yeah, so we got these ones and this. Whoa, okay, no, these two are mine. Yeah. Okay, so we can build 3 more of these, I think. That would be a prudent thing to do. What's this? Oh, another one. Yeah, I know. We'll deal with these guys and then we'll deal with all the others. How much is left? 14. Okay, now we actually can also attack those people. The Andalusians. Come on! We should be able to take at least 100 from them. This is just not enough. Also, let's see if we can get some... Okay, these guys are going to disband. I don't need them. Okay, we're getting money again. Shall go... Okay, let's send these guys actually to here. And these guys to here. I would really like to get some sweet money from their cities, if possible. There's a government reform that we can get. I'll actually take this one. Free policy is a free policy. Barracks, marketplace, depot, stock exchange. Okay, let's go for this one. It's still 13. Come on, give me at least 100. I'm not asking for that more. Okay, that will be enough for me anyway. There we go. Venice is weakened beyond salvation. Now we can core this province and that will be our imperial province in Italy. Holy war against Sicily. So we already have that. That's pretty cool. Now let's go back home, or not home, to our vassal of Carniola. And what we're going to do, we're going to attack Salzburg because they are pretty annoying people. We shall ask this guy, Bohemia will help them. Go here and you go to Salzburg itself. Also Munich will be on their side. So you shall go to Munich. And let's repay one of those loans right away, since we can afford that. And then there's just one left. And also we are at war with Bohemia, which means that we'll be able to deal with them pretty easily. I mean, with the whole thing about these provinces and stuff. Despite Lombardy being an annoying cunt and constantly expanding in all directions, they are actually a pretty good ally. Loyal and always helping. I dig that. I know that I'm using my troops ineffectively right now. I could have sent them, like, split them, give some guns to some infantry, and then use the what's left in order to besiege stuff and so on. But this time we are not fighting a strong enemy, so not an issue for me. Clever, what do you take? You take Köln again. Leave this Köln alone. Why you all hate it so much? So Graz is dealt with. Now let's send these guys here. Let's deal with their rebels. Why not? Let's send these guys to Steiermark. I mean, I'm just saving Styrians at this point. Don't ask me why. I don't know myself. So Minhen is dealt with. Many, my dear friend, you return this thing to Ingolstadt, and then you shall. No, I don't want to make you my vassal, but you certainly give me your money. Are you willing to give? No, not more, but I'm okay with that. So, who are we at war with now? Yeah, only these two guys. Well, instead of actually sending them there, we can save Troyes. So, Steiermark. Okay, they are besieging it themselves, so we go to Linets instead. I hope it will not. Yeah, it didn't. Great. Because you know how it works. When you're besieging something, it never falls even at 57% or at 78%. But when it's AI doing it, they can take it at 14 or even 7. Which is disgusting. And very annoying, but what can you do? So let's go here. Yeah, so Rakosi is taken. Whatever it is. Oh, they actually besieged it. It's not just occupation by those rebels, it was a siege. Okay, trade conflict, Ansbach. Now let's send this army to, I don't know, somewhere. Let's kill this. No, these are actually Catholic zealots. I'm okay with the Catholic zealots, I'm not okay with the Protestant ones. Those are the enemies. Now, superior unit times Schwarzer Reiter. And let's get Pedrero and Schwarzer Reiter. Or as it would have been in English, or as if it would be in English, Black Rider. Also, interestingly, there probably was a word in English that was similar to Schwarz or Swart, as it is in other Germanic languages, but for some reason it just disappeared from it. Now it's just black, which probably itself comes from French or something. Might be wrong. So we dealt with the Bohemians. So, and now there's Great Peasant War apparently. Huh. That's interesting. Let's also beautify a local saint to get some of this sweet stability for us. Also, what again? Mantua, what do you take? Oh, you took this. But you will release it. Now I wonder, who would they give it to? I mean, Modena has their own core on here, but it's also a core of Ferrara. Place your bets, boys. Whose core is stronger? Okay, it was Modena. So it's a 100% victory. Now we can deal with the Bohemians first. You return these two to their lawful owners, and you shall give up your claims in Lusatia, pay me reps, and give me all your money. And even this is not enough. You can ask for something else. Any alliances? Poland. Boom. Beautiful. And when it comes to Salzburg, you shall return these to Styria. Same thing. And I will even force religion on you. And all of your money. Great. So, now the situation in the empire is brought to its proper way, the way it's supposed to be, and also we converted one of the rebellious princes to the proper religion, which is great. Next, what we might want to do, we will repay this loan. And we shall also send our armies back home to prepare a war against the Andalusians. Where's the other? Wait, where's the second army? I lost it. I lost the damn thing. Do you see it? Because I don't. Okay, I guess I should use this. Oh, they were in Montpellier this whole time. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, we are sending our boys back home. And in the next episode we are going to deal with the... Oh, come on. That's disgusting. And there's not a single province that will be able to sustain my boys. So, Switzerland, can you give me access? Thank you. And also you. Thank you. So, let's send our boys to Barcelona the way I intended it to go. Also, there's the new states all around us. I wonder what I have to do in order to make, say, Aquileia and Padua join the empire. Do I have to... Oh, they're actually going to become a part of Verona pretty soon. Since they are not a part of the empire, I'm okay with that. Now, since our armies are crossing these territories, we can cancel the military access. And we shall do the same thing here. No way, sorry, but no special favors. What now? Oh, come on, Nassau and Franconia. What do you take exactly? Trier? Yes, they did. Leave them alone. Remember, I will be always keeping watch on the Imperial. Also, that was some of the rebellious Protestants taking on the actual Catholics. That's unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And when it comes to these boys, let's give them some autonomy so that they wouldn't be too evil, too separatisti. Anyway, now it's just 14% separatism and it's 1.2% unrest. The separatism is strong with this one, but I think after we get a port it will go down somehow, or at least I can hope. Oh, Brabant, but would you want to be my vassal? No, you wouldn't. So no way, I don't need you. I don't need an ally like you. Would Liège? Nope. But well, if we get a better relationship with them, then they would. Simply wandering around, who shall we make our vassal next? Leave me alone with your allies' proposals. So she is 60 years old, her heir Massimiliano is 13. Anyway, now let's get ready for, so there's not a single province, we can leave these guys the way they are. So, let's see, we shall hire a new guy, that will be perfect. He is Romagnol, he is Obizzo di Sauli. Army Reformer will give our armies a lot more morale, that's what we need. And when it comes to Andalusians, when it comes to them, if we declare war on them right now, well, look at that, they're actually pretty weak, I have to tell you. Lombardy would still join us. Oh, interesting. These guys wouldn't join if I don't ask for my allies to join. That's interesting. Or will I be able to ask them to join once I get into the war, actually? So the only claims that we have on them is the claims by our vassal of who exactly? Is it? It seems to be Nawara, but I don't know. Anyway, our target, our goal in this war is to make Castile independent, or rather release Aragon, and well, I don't know, we can also release Valencia, but it will be a Sunni state, and I'm not okay with that. So, shall we start? I think we should. Not Castile, but Cordoba. They're actually pretty weak, so let's say we take Huasca. Yeah, so the war has started, and we can now finish the episode. We'll continue this war in the next one. I thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoy this campaign, please remember to let me know by liking, commenting, and doing any other activities that people usually do when they like something. I don't know, subscribing for example, or sharing. You know, all this good stuff. Because that is exactly what motivates people to continue doing this stuff. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.